If you're starting a small business and want to keep your files organized, stay tuned to learn how to use Google Drive for small business. I've got tips and tricks for 2021 to help you increase your daily productivity, achieve efficiency with project management, as well as staying sane with your team, all so you can get back to the workbench. This includes how to navigate your new dashboard, locating your files, collaborating, sharing files, advanced search tips, and storage. So, let's start building. Hey builders, if you're new here, I'm Lisa Stewart, founder of Build Your Own Small Business and Build Your Own Money Method. Okay, what I'm talking about today is the free version of Google Drive. This is the Bootstrapper's Guide to Getting Started. Now that you've built your Gmail account, wait, you have, haven't you? If not, go check out this video here titled How to Create a Gmail Account. Once created, take a look around your Google Drive. To get started with Google tips and tricks, let's go to the desktop. Google Drive tips and tricks for 2021. Chances are pretty high that you've received a link to a Google Doc, sheet, or even a photo stored from Google Drive. Google Drive is the perfect way for entrepreneurs to store their files. The best thing of all is that your files are stored in the cloud. So, as an entrepreneur, you can edit and share them anywhere in the world. And it's free. Over the years, Google Drive has become pretty flexible. Located in the cloud, you can access it in one of three ways. In the cloud at google.com/drive, under the apps icon in your browser window, your mobile app, and you can sync it with your Mac or PC. All of your content syncs across all devices and is found in the cloud. Watch the video titled Gmail Tips and Tricks if you haven't set up your account yet. Google Dashboard. Overall, it's similar to the new Gmail redesign. It's got the collapsible side panel that contains the calendar, tasks, notes, and more. Plus a mini collapsible panel for the Google Drive labeled My Drive. Here you can get a version control activity about your documents as well as details. Google Drive contains a variety of documents that your bootstrapping business can take advantage of, from word processing, spreadsheets, slide presentations, forms, and so much more. Again, you can connect more apps you're currently using to integrate into your workflow. Google Drive supports over 100 file types. Not only can you upload your original documents from other providers like Adobe, Apple, and AutoCAD, but I heard that if you're forced to work with Microsoft Office, it ostensibly plays well together. You can also share original files you create inside Google Drive. All of these separate applications get stored on your Google Drive just like on your computer, but it's free and accessible anywhere in the world. If you want to learn more about Google Drive and setting up your email account, take the link here. How to use Google Documents. Can you add your own external files? You betcha. In addition to the files and folders generated within Google Drive, you can add your own. Adding files is just a matter of drag and drop. Add your own folders too, even if they're unzipped. You can make changes and updates to your content in real time. If it's linked to an outgoing broadcast to your customers, they'll always have access to the latest version. Collaborating is a breeze. When you're in Google Docs, you can edit side by side with your designer, content editor, and even employees and partners. Version control is critical to your sanity, right? Google Docs maintains version control so you can see who edited it last with a timestamp. Thank Buddha for this because it will allow you to restore a previous version. Been there, restored that. Permissions and sharing is a piece of cake. When you're ready to share, click on the blue share button at the top or right-click on any document to get the link. You can share with specific people or allow anyone with access to the link. Restrict certain levels of access based on your comfort level. Search is easy and efficient. To begin your search, start at the search bar. A drop-down will reveal basic files like PDFs, documents, spreadsheets, presentations, and more. As you spend time working in your Drive, the search will reveal recent documents based on your history. You can use advanced search functions with even more parameters, file owners, dates, or action items inside your document. Starring your documents will give your files priority depending on your needs, as I talked about in this video. You're allowed up to 15 gigabytes of storage. That's a spacious amount of room to store documents, photos, and forms. If you need, you can purchase more space with a membership. My recommendation is, if you want to watch your pennies, after a year, watch how much you've used. You might consider buying yourself an external hard drive to archive your older files. Sure, your files are resident and available year over year, but you are going to add more files. Photos and videos are a storage hog. Google has a program to purchase 200 gigabytes for $30 a year. You can purchase a Samsung 500 gigabyte external hard drive for $80, or 1 terabyte external hard drive for $160. While I like the ease of using cloud storage, it pays to have your own backups. Now, head to this video to learn more about using Google for your small business. Great things take time. Keep building.